On the anniversary of Elvis Presley's birth, more than 2,000 people from across the country and around the world took to the streets of Jackson for the 4th annual Mississippi Blues Marathon.
Good crowd, record turnout right at 2,300, maybe a little bit higher counting all the events. So about a 10% increase from last year.
And so, much nicer weather.
Much nicer. Ideal weather. A little breezy, but great support and really excited.
Are you a runner too?
Yes.
Is it killing you that you're not running?
It is.
With a marathon, a half marathon, a marathon relay, and a kids run, this event that celebrates Mississippi's blues heritage and honors its favorite son offered something for everyone.
It's a challenging course. You know, we reversed the course this year, and so I'm anxious to see what the runners say about the reverse.
And it didn't take long for those reviews to come in. They were as varied as the runners' hometowns.
The course is a lot easier than the previous 2 years. So, at least I thought it was. There's a lot of rolling hills, but it's still a challenging course, I think, for a half marathon.
How do you feel?
It's a tough course, a lot hillier than I expected, for sure.
Have you done this race before?
I haven't, first year. It's a good race. Like I said, definitely tougher than I expected.
How's it going?
Tired. I had to dig deep for that one.
Did you run last year?
I did. This is not as cold, but I ran a lot harder this year. The hills were in the middle of the course this time. Last year, the hills were all at the very end. It's a good run.
Great.
Perfect turnout.
How was the...
For Elvis's birthday. The Elvis outfit.
Oh, that's...
I love that.
Very nice. How was the course?
It was better than it has been. It was a perfect course.
A lot harder than last year.
Because the course was different?
The course was a lot harder, a lot hillier. I'd have rather had 17 degrees than last year's course, I think.
Johnson is the Mississippi Track Club's 2010 Runner of the Year. His good showing today, that award, and what he's accomplished mean a great deal to him.
It's a really big honor. The award's named after Bob Coleman, who was the founder and the first president of the track club. Bob was just the most positive guy you could ask for. He died 6 years ago. It really means a lot to get an award named after him, and I hope that I can live into that award this year and be that kind of person more. 2 years ago, about 27 months ago, I was 205 pounds, and I decided that I needed to reclaim something I was good at, and I lost 75 pounds in about a year and got back to being kind of quick. For 35, I'm not doing bad.
So you ran the Blues Marathon, the Iraq edition.
Yes, I actually was the one who organized it over there. It was quite an adventure.
Had you run the marathon here before?
No, a bunch of us decided that we wanted to try and run a race while we were over there. Originally I thought it was going to be about 12 people, and it ended up being about 600, so it got pretty big pretty quick.
You've got a fun job.
I know, I love it. First year and I love it.
Thank you.
The volunteers are integral to an event this size. We've got about 700 volunteers, everything from handing out medals to water, intersection and course marshaling, expo help. So the volunteers, particularly the Chamber of Commerce help, and all of the volunteers that do aid stations. An event like this couldn't be put on without them. So we want to thank all the volunteers, the companies that helped out, and the community that came out and supported the event.
I ran in the Nashville half marathon a couple of years ago, so it's I know what these people are going through. It's an experience, so I like to be a part of it.
Great. My first marathon finished at 2:01, I think. 2 hours, 1 minute.
This is my first time.
How was
definitely. It was great. It's certainly an experience, and I'm ready to do it again.
My absolute first time to run. Very exciting.
The Mississippi Blues Marathon, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Mississippi, isn't over until the king leaves the course.
I smoked it, baby. Thank you very much. They told me there was some peanut butter and banana at the end, so I ran really fast, you know what I'm saying?
How fast did you run it?
I ran it in about 45 minutes. And then I ran it again just because I was beating everybody so bad. I'd run faster, but I had to stop and pose for pictures like every mile, you know, so. What are you going to do, right?
I hear you.
Hey!
The 2012 marathon is January 7th. To see more marathon video, go to newsocracy.tv. For Newsocracy, I'm Jim Albritton reporting.